Hey, hey Capricorns, this is Sage Wisdom by SL Harris, and I'm here to do your love reading for February 1st to the 14th, okay? Okay, I want to tell you guys, I prayed over these cards. That's for divine angelic assistance to come in, okay? You have a lot of cards on the board. Okay, so I'm going to start with overall energy. These are only messages for your highest good, okay? Just know that. All right, so the cards that you have for your overall, you got the Queen of Swords, but this is actually reversed for you, Capricorn. It's actually this way. But what this card is basically saying, there's a lot of fault finding going on. It's like somebody's got a tough exterior, but it's like inside you feeling all soft and mushy. So like you're acting tough, but you really feel sad, or you feel like really emotional or something right now. Okay, so it's like some hardship is going on. It's some loneliness, like some feelings of loneliness, and it's some kind of slander going on. It's like Capricorn, are you guys like in an argument with somebody or battling with somebody? But it's something going on. It's like a lot of fault finding, a lot of blaming. I see it. I want to tell you the cards on the board is confirming that overall card. Okay, but then you got the Seven of Cups. So what Spirit is saying is nothing is as it first appears. Okay, so it's some kind of situation that's going on. There's some kind of illusion with it. It's not truth in it. Somebody's being deceptive, or something is not clear. Okay, so the expectations are unrealistic in a situation, but just make sure that you guys have the courage, because I'm going to tell you at the bottom of this deck, it's the last deck I use. They want to make sure that you guys have the courage to move forward and to see the real experience. So some kind of disillusionment that's going on, some kind of chaos, you know what I'm saying? It's not real. Okay, so look past the chaos, look past what you see now, and see the underlying truth in the situation. Is what Spirit is saying. Okay, so then you have the Tower, and then the Tower is basically saying that whatever the situation we're in, I'm assuming there's a relationship that broke down, and God allowed this breakdown. Okay, because it's this divine wrath that's coming in, because you're going to destroy what wasn't built on truth and what wasn't built in integrity. All right, so that's the overall energy for the reading. Now, what Spirit is saying is that you guys will get a resolution in this situation. There will be a resolution. So you got to focus on the circumstances and what the lingering questions are, and then allow yourself to see the answer. Okay. Yeah. And then when you right before you go to bed, like this is how you help Spirit come in and help you. Ask God, pray, say a prayer. God, help me resolve this problem. Okay. For the highest good of everyone involved. And then think of the issues like in your mind. Think of the questions that you have, the things that you want answered, and then fall asleep. And it's almost like God is going to download something in you as you dream to kind of help communicate how to handle or deal with the situation more diplomatically. Okay. All right. So then they're saying that you guys aren't feeling confident. Y'all aren't feeling confident about going forward or expressing what you need to express, But what they're saying is you need to connect more to the experience. So you got to let go of the shyness, the fear, the shame, or like that hold back energy that's going on with you right now. Yeah. And when you release those energies, like the energies of feeling self-conscious, is like you're going to have a greater enjoyment in your life in general. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be able to see the situation differently through different eyes. Like right now, you're viewing it, the way you're viewing the situation right now is warped. That's why you got the Seven of Cups. It's like you're not seeing it right. It's an illusion. It's not the truth. Okay. So that's why, and it's based in you being fearful about this destruction that's come about in this relationship. Okay. That's why the situation feels warped to you right now. Okay. Yeah. In order to help calm you during this process, they want you guys to start listening to music, light candles, burn incense, and just wear red to make you feel more stable, make you feel more confident, Yeah. They're saying that at this time in your life, it's time to start creating a new, my phone ringing is distracting me. Okay. It's time to start creating a new dish, like something new, a new relationship. They want you to start inviting in new opportunities so you can feed yourself something different. So they want you to start assembling the ingredients, which are your goals, or spicing things up. So changing things around that fits more for what you're needing. And it seems or feels like that you guys are needing more passion and excitement in your life. Okay. Yeah. You can create that you're looking for, but you got to let go of this thing or situation that you have a disillusion about, and just look at it for what it is. Get clarity on the situation, this tower situation. Stop having the disillusionments about the situation. Just look at it for what it is, and let go of what needs to be let go of. Okay. Don't worry about blaming a person, arguing back and forth, trying to find who was at wrong, who was at fault, who's right, and why it happened that way. It doesn't matter. What do you want at this point in your life, Capricorn? That's the question that Spirit wants you to get clear on, and they want you to work on solving the problem. Okay. Yeah. And that's going to require you to go within, do a self-inventory. So like an introspective kind of mode is what they want you to be in. And yeah, don't let that shadow side coming out, all that fault finding, like put that aside. Surrender to your fears. Because the reason why the Queen of Swords energy is here, that fault finding kind of energy, is because it's based in fear. Yeah, it's based in fear. And surrender to the fear, surrender to your fears is what your angels are saying. And then you're going to become more comfortable with this certain aspect of yourself, or whatever aspect of this relationship that you're exploring now. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just have to agree to disagree, but stop blaming or looking for fault of the other person. It just didn't work out because the situation wasn't compatible with you or another person. Look at it like that. It's what it is. Okay. Now, going into the reading, it's like you guys have a lot of cards. Wait, I really got to get my drink because I'm so thirsty. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, going into the reading, so many cards. What they're saying is, first off, this is the end of a cycle. That's why you have the Ten of Swords here. And then once you start moving towards balancing your frustration, your anger, and your fear with courage and just having the strength to move forward, okay? Because it's in and of a cycle. So it seems chaotic. That's why, because when a cycle ends, it's like a grieving process, even though the situation may not have been what you wanted anyway, but it's sad, and it's a lot of lower energies is there, okay? Because anger, frustration, like your shadow side is out right now. So they want you to be more, I don't want to say playful, but just more lighthearted as you go through this process, okay? But get clear on what it is that you want. Like, what I'm saying? That's what it is. Like, y'all so busy arguing about what went wrong and who fault it was. What do you want, Capricorn? I mean, do you want to stay in a relationship? Do you want to end a relationship? What do you want to do? You need to go within and clearly decide what it is you want to do as the cycle comes to an end, okay? So then that way you can know which direction you need to go in. I think y'all confused about the direction because y'all caught in the midst of the chaos of the arguing. And that's what, what I'm saying? That's what got y'all caught up. Look at this. Y'all so caught up into the arguing, the arguments and the fighting in the situation, right? Well, the Spirit is saying, bring balance into this. What do you want, Capricorn? Okay. Move out of this energy of feeling stagnant and constrained by the situation. Okay. That's what they're saying. Because you guys really are feeling trapped in this love situation. But it's like you guys need to be practical and come up with a plan. That's what's going to take you out of this stagnation that you're in. Where you feeling like you're in a hangman position, like you don't know what to do. You need clarity on what to do. In order to get clarity, pull back, go within, meditate, ask God to help you understand what it is that you want. But then focus your energies, focus your vision, your feelings, your emotions, your spiritual self, connect with divine and focus in and figure out what it is that you want in this situation. Because right now, all you're doing right now is manifesting chaos. Okay. Because it's like you're in the Queen of Swords mode of arguing and fighting and blaming is leaving you stagnant like a dog chasing your tail. So take the blinders off, give yourself permission to release yourself from the situation, all the fear that you're feeling. Okay. Gain your balance back, get your footing back. Okay. Because arguing, sometimes you give away your power by yelling, screaming, and arguing is what Spirit is saying. Get your footing, get your balance back. Okay. And that's what's going to bring you out of this stagnation type of energy that you're in, this hangman type of situation, not knowing what to do. You need clarity at this time so you can manifest what it is that you want. It's time to take action in some direction instead of just arguing, is what they're saying. Okay. Move out of this energy of arguing and get the balance that you're seeking. Now, how are you or your partner feeling in regards to what's going on? So it's like, okay, it's so weird how the energy is. First off, both of y'all have control issues. So it's like y'all not allowing the situation to unfold. Y'all rather point fingers and blame each other than look at what's wrong and try to fix it. And even if fix it means getting out of the situation. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all want to argue. Sometimes you want to be angry, sometimes you want to argue, but Spirit is saying it's enough. Meditate, get clear on what you want, okay? Because you can, okay, it's a new opportunity out there for you, okay? And it's a good situation. It's gonna bring hope to the situation, but it's not gonna happen until both of you let go of the control issues, all right? Yeah, you can move towards celebration and happiness, but you got to make a step to move in that direction. Right now, it's like you're moving towards what it is you're doing, a chaotic arguing back and forth, okay? So move out of this heartbreak energy, blame, shame, guilt, fear, anger, yelling, so you can move into this 3 of Cups of being of celebrating and also completing this cycle, because this happened for a reason. Complete it. Get clear on what it is that you want, okay? And start nurturing yourself. Okay, it's the Queen of Pentacles, nurturing yourself, working on you, working on what it is that you want. Get clear on that and start moving towards taking action in a practical way in regards to this emotional situation. So step back, like you guys are too in it. That's why it's so fiery and argumentative, and look at it from a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? Look at it like you're a spectator watching in on it. And then just, what advice would you give yourself looking at your situation, stepping out of it? Okay. Now, aspects of the relationship. Whew, okay. Some of you are married. Okay. And yeah. And y'all just not enjoying each other right now. It really is, a time where the energy is a little, So basically, in terms of the love relationship that you're in, it's become cold, abrasive, and demanding. That's what it is. Okay. You got the Page of Cups and you got the King of Swords. That's just where y'all at right now, which is as a result of that, it's making you feel like heartbreak. Okay. Heartbreak in terms of this commitment. It could be commitment or marriage that you're in. You're experiencing heartbreak, but Spirit is saying that some healing needs to take place in order for you to start experiencing happiness again. But in order to get to this point, you need to get clear on what steps you need to take to move out of this. Okay. Yeah. But basically, yeah, y'all need to, yeah, it's not a happy situation right now. Okay. So now what they're also saying is you have the Knight of Wands. So they want you to start taking action towards moving towards your peace and your happiness right now, because right now you're not happy, as we know from this reading so far. There is some argument and some issues over money because you had the 10 of Pentacles that was reversed. Okay. They're saying that start looking at your options and get clear on what it is that you're desiring at this time, so you can come out of the cold, come out of this crazy situation that you're in. You're like, y'all tied up in this argumentative state with each other, but you need to get clear, meditate, and start trying to understand what it is you want to do, which direction you want to go in. Start putting a practical plan in order is what Spirit is saying. Okay. Yes. And they're also, again, we have the 10 of Pentacles reversed, and we got the finances, a career card. So finances is effective. So maybe some of you are staying in it because, y'all been living together and y'all been sharing expenses and y'all worried about how y'all can do it separately on your own. So if that's the case, then start working on a budget so you can get clear on what you need to do in order to secure something else separate, if it's something like that. Okay. Yeah. It's like but the reason why some of you are staying in it is due to financial situation. But start looking at other options and start making a budget, start making a practical plan about how you can get out of this. And then when you make this plan, be optimistic about it. Don't make a plan with all the time when you write down stuff, oh, this is not going to work. How is this going to work? This is this, don't do that. Think positive and have faith. Okay. That the plan that you're making will work for you. Okay. Now, Whew, yes. They're saying start, that you've been toiling through this, but start taking it in a different direction where you'd be more positive and optimistic about whatever your outcome is going to be. But they're saying you guys don't even know what the outcome is going to be because you're still stuck in the chaos of the argument. Okay, it's like you're going in circles, and Spirit is saying the reason why you're doing that is because you're lacking the confidence you need to move yourself out of the situation. So you rather just argue and fight than like take the time to pull back, meditate, understand what you want, and make a plan. Okay, you need the confidence to do this. You got to pull back. You can do it. Is what Spirit is saying, but you need to believe that you can do it. All right. Now what? Okay, so looking at what's testing a relationship. Okay, so you have a lot of you experiencing a lot of anxiety because of not feeling stable in this union anymore. Okay, so there's a lot of anxiety that you're experiencing. They're saying that you feel like it's a sort of loss if you have to lead a situation, like you're walking away and you're losing. And Spirit saying, yeah, you're losing something, but you're going to gain something new. In order to get something new, you have to let go of the old. You can't start a new beginning if you're still holding on to the past, is what Spirit is saying. But when you do let go, you will find happiness. Okay, you will find happiness and you will find stability. That's what Spirit is telling me. Okay, but you got to let go first. You got to have faith. You got to trust in the process. Let go. It's going to be some losses, but you're going to find happiness. You're going to find stability. But you can't do this by staying in it and being fearful. You got to change your mindset about the situation so that you can move into the situation openly and with like with the mindset of the things will work out, and it will. Okay. Yeah. Use prayers, pray to God, use affirmations, affirming things in a positive way. Thank you, God, for allowing me this, allowing the situation to come about so that I can make changes for my future in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, God, for increasing or blessing my finances so that I don't have to worry about money in the situation. You know what I'm saying? Then visualize how it will work. Visualize yourself moving out, for example, getting your own place, being on your own, how that would feel, how your apartment's going to look or a house is going to look. You know what I'm saying? Start visualizing stuff and with the feeling of gratitude as you visualize it, as if it's already happened. And that's what's going to bring the situation together. Okay. So I know you got anxiety about walking away and it's lost, but as soon as you end the cycle, something new is going to start and it's going to bring happiness and stability. But in order to get to that point, you need to start visualizing that. Okay. They're saying they want you to move towards looking at other options at this point. Move towards looking at other options at this point, because this situation is no longer for you. It's a deceitful situation. It's something that's going on in a situation where somebody is not being true. I don't know if that's you, Capricorn, or if it's your partner, but something some deceitfulness going on. Something is not being uncovered or told the right way. It's an underlying untruth going on. Okay. But as soon as you put closure or end to the situation, a new beginning is going to start. Is what they're saying. Okay. Now, the outcome. Whew, okay. So what they're saying is, it's like you guys are feeling weighed down by the burdens of this relationship and the situation and wondering how you're going to get out of it. But they're saying, don't worry, because money is coming into you. So your divine wish is going to be granted. You are going to have stability, but you're not going to have it now. Because right now, the emotional upset and your irritation and your frustration, that's really what's affecting you feeling stable. Okay. So you're thinking like, oh, if I move out, then I'm not gonna be stable. I'm not gonna have enough money to do X, Y, Z. I'm just making up one scenario. Okay. This is an example, but they're saying as soon as you let go of the burdens of this relationship, God is going to bless you with something. That's what they're saying. Okay. And you have to have trust. You have to trust this process. Okay. That's what having faith is about. Trusting that things will work out, affirming that you will get what you're seeking, that the situation will work out for the best interest of all parties involved. Okay. Yes, trust. But they're saying the weight instead of the energy you feeling is heavy. It is true because there's some deception going on. But what they're saying is it is some kind of disillusionment, but it doesn't help that you're arguing with the person. If somebody is in a state of mind where they are not seeing a situation clearly, or okay, let me give you an example. If you're with somebody and then you know that this person did something and they know it too. Okay. But then when you confront them about it, they say, no, I didn't do that. And then it's like hard for you to like communicate because they're not being true. They're covering up a truth. They're wearing a mask, right? So you really can't openly communicate and try to express something. And I feel like that's what you're doing, Capricorn. it's like you're trying to communicate something, but the person's not willing to accept their truth at this point. So that's what's causing the argument and the upheaval. Don't argue. You just get clear on what you want and then walk away. Walk away. That's what you have to do, because this is meant for this situation to come to an end. Regardless of how it happened, it's meant to come to an end. So if you trust that, you can move on past this point. And once you trust that and let it go and move on, it's gonna be smoother waters ahead of you. You're gonna be blessed. Okay. You got the 4 wands, and you will find the stability and the happiness that you need. It just might not be with this person, with this partner. Okay. Let me see. Anything else? Let me see. Yes, they said something else. Okay. You feeling, yeah, 5. You got the 5 of Swords, so some deceitfulness that's going on in a situation, but they're saying meditate, because God allowed this moment to happen to break it down, because it's not meant for you. They want you to start moving towards your own growth, spiritual, emotional growth at this point, and to start to gain balance in your life. Okay. Don't let this person, because they're not ready to look at the truth in the situation or look at the truth of what they did. You can't argue with somebody who's not willing to admit that they did wrong. I always say, my background is in psychology, that denial should be a mental health, like diagnosis, because denial, it's hard to talk to someone who's in denial about the truth. Okay. So it's nothing you can do for this person right now. The only thing you can do is it's going to be for yourself, which is going to be to walk away, to move away from that energy, so you can start getting, they're not willing to see the truth. They don't want clarity. They want to be deceitful, and they want to wear the mask. They don't want to admit their fault. And that's not your job to make them admit it. So let it go. You just walk. God allowed this tower to happen so that you could walk away and start meditating on what it is that you truly want at this time, and then start working on yourself. Okay. And start getting balance back into your life. Okay. So that's where we at with it. Now, let me ask Spirit for some messages as we close the reading out for Capricorn. Capricorn is heavy, okay? But you're going to be okay. You just got to walk away. You can't argue. I almost want to say you can't argue with a fool, but I don't want to say that. I'm saying you can't argue with somebody who's not willing to admit that what their fault was in it. If they can't see the truth, you can't convince them. They have to see the truth first, and then they can say, okay, yeah, you're not going to get reason from this person. You're not going to get the thing that you want in the secret. Now you're not going to get it. It's just causing you to go lower down to their level. Rise up above the situation and do what you have to do. What Spirit is saying, let it go. Walk away, and do what's best for you at this time. What's the message for Capricorn as we close out this reading? Some advice messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you, God, for this opportunity. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. As you go through this time, Spirit is saying, let your friends help you. Ask for support, from your friends. But